Hello, how are you all? I hope you're keeping well and looking after yourselves. Welcome back to another walking video with me, Rambling Rev Rachel. And this week I am out in the glorious Welsh countryside, to be more precise, the Brecon beacons. Myself and my friend Steph arrived yesterday and we did a little bit of low-level hiking, which was thoroughly enjoyable. And today we are hitting some of the bigger summits. Today's walk is sometimes referred to as the Brecon's Horseshoe walk or the Brecon Circular. It's about 10 miles in length, which is the equivalent of 16 kilometers. We're probably going to be out on the hills and the mountains for about 6 to 8 hours in total, which is okay. We're here to enjoy the countryside, get out into the more exposed areas. So we will be covering 4 summits today, including Pen y Fan and Corndu. I've done them before a few years ago and thoroughly enjoyed it. And we're going to add on Cribben and also Fanny Big as well. And we will be reaching about 886 meters above sea level at the highest point. Visibility at the moment, it's not foggy, but it is cloudy. The sun is meant to break through a little bit later today, but once we hit over 700 meters, it should be better. But yeah, overall it's going to be a dry day. It's not particularly cold. Wind chill factor about 6 degrees Celsius at the top, so I have got my puffer jacket and my warm weather gear if needed. Right, we're ready to ramble. Let's go for it. Steph's like a little rocket. She's left me for dust. Oh, bless her. She's so determined, love her. Oh. She's gone. She's way ahead. The top of Corndu.
Yes.
Woohoo!
We have done it.
Let's add to the little cairn that's here. One tiny little extra stone. We are the same level as the clouds. Rainbow still there. That's where we're heading to next after we've had some lunch. Pen y Fan, second big peak that we've done today. And this is the top of Corndu. With a tiny little cairn there as well. It's a popular place for walkers. I'd imagine most of these people have come up the motorway route, which is a much more straightforward path to the summit, which I have done before. Right, it's time to have something to eat. We're sat on the top of a lovely mountain summit, not that windy, overlooking Pen y Fan, where we'll be heading later, and just watching the clouds moving around the mountain top. We've got a bit of sunshine as well. Leave no trace. Don't let your rubbish fly away. It's going in the pocket. And Steph's made lunch today. And what have you got, Steph? She's some pickles. Pen y Fan, the highest mountain in South Wales, 886 metres above sea level. In the bag. Yeah, second time up here. Brocken Spectre number 2. There I am. Unshallow on What is that? 2 in 1 day. Oop. Steph's getting her DSLR out to have a good old go with it. It looks like a portal to another universe, doesn't it? Like a Stargate. Yeah. If you step through the rainbow, what happens? Today is a day that just keeps giving, and it reminds me of why I love mountains and hiking so much. So we're just leaving our second summit, Penny Fan. We've seen 2 incredible Brocken Spectres. I'm not sure what it is for that. And we were able to see our shadows cast onto the mountainside on the clouds. And now we are heading to our 3rd summit, which is Cribbin. Now this is a slightly lower summit, so this one most likely will be covered in the clouds, so we may not get views from there, but I'm happy with what we've seen so far. So all good to go. And we're just over the halfway point of our route today. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, it's really good.
Fantastic. Steph's good to go. She's pleased as punch. Welcome to Ramble. That was taken us away from Cribbin, come to this crossroad. We stopped for about 10 minutes to take on some water and have a snack, and now we're going to do our last summit of the day, which is Fanny Big. It is an outback, so we're going to have to come down the way we go up, which isn't ideal. It's okay. It's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got plenty of time. We are at the summit of Fanny Big, which is the last mountain summit of the day. Now earlier I said we were doing 4 mountain summits on the Horseshoe, but actually when I looked at the map, that first one we did this morning with a trig point was also a mountain as well. So we have actually done 5 mountain summits today, which is incredible. And I have thoroughly enjoyed the Horseshoe Trail. It's a hard walk, there's a lot of elevation up and down, and it does get the knees going. But we've been very, very fortunate with the weather. It's dry, it's not boggy. The wind hasn't been a problem at all. Even on the mountain tops, you can hear me speak quite clearly. Occasionally there's a bit of a gentle breeze, but nothing that would, blow you off the edge. And yeah, we've been treated to lots of beautiful views, and people we've bumped into along the way have been very, very friendly. Had a couple of chats with various different people and hikers along the route. And it's been a very positive experience being here in the Brecon Beacons. We've only got about 3 miles left to do, gently downhill back towards the car park where we left this morning. So in front of us, beyond this tree line, is a disused reservoir, and our ascent was straight up there to the trig point. That was very steep, but thankfully it was dry, and then we followed the ridge line all the way across, and it was covered in cloud, and most of it still is. Somewhere in the middle there, you've got the summit of Corndu and then Penny Fan. And this big lump over here on that side is Cribbin. And then as we descended into this little dip here, and in the clouds over there, that's where we did our last summit, Fanny Big. And as you can see, The clouds have been our companions the whole day. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Brecon's Horseshoe. We are all done and dusted. We're back at the car. Strava is telling me that we walked 9.8 miles, which is just shy of about 16 kilometers for those of you that work in new money. So in total, 5 mountain summits, with the tallest, biggest mountain being Pen y Fan at 88 meters, and that is the highest mountain in South Wales. And it has been a great day. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend this walk if you are a keen hiker. It is physically demanding in places. There's a lot of elevation, a lot of going up and down and up and down, and you do need to keep your wits about you. And when you're up in the mountains, you can be quite isolated. There's no cafe to stop for a cup of tea and a slice of cake, so you do need to make sure you're well equipped for the environment, and also think about the weather forecast and what conditions you could potentially be walking into. We've had dry conditions, very low wind, poor visibility at times, but nothing that would concern us. If you're a newbie or a novice hiker, then maybe try one of the more simpler routes. You can do sort of a 4 to 5 mile stretch just covering Corndu and Pen y Fan, and go up the motorway route, as I like to call it, from the visitor centre on the other side. I can't remember where that is now off the top of my head, but there are shorter routes where you get the great views and the summits as well. I'm going to log off now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, leave them below in the comments box, and the route details I will leave in the description below. See you on another adventure, hopefully soon. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.